Hey, this is Master Daniel with Pandas Karate, and today I'm here to tell you about 3 awesome books for some last-minute summer reading. If you haven't subscribed yet to our channel, please do. We always love more fans, and I really love and appreciate if you do, guys. To start off, I want to give you guys an elementary school book, middle school book, and high school book that you guys can definitely take advantage of. I know a lot of you guys don't like reading or maybe don't want to, but these 3 books are really awesome. For elementary, I mean, my go-to book has always been Dr. Seuss's The Lorax. I'm a big fan of The Lorax, first off. If you guys have never read it, please do. I think Dr. Seuss created this book back in like 1980s, 1970s. I want to say the 1970s. Yeah, 1971. What's interesting about the book is that it actually was banned in schools. Can you imagine like a Dr. Seuss book being banned? So how this happened was big corporations thought that this book was brainwashing kids. And they literally tried to stop schools and counties from putting this book into schools. And it actually started to work. I guess people and parents realized that the book wasn't doing anything bad. Big corporations were saying that the book was brainwashing them into wanting to save the earth and not buy into like consumerism and not want to, basically buying clothes, buying things, like making that as bad. And that's why the Lorax has to be one of my most favorite books. It just has such a great message. For middle schoolers, even though I read this book like in 5th grade personally, I love The Giver by Lois Lowry. This book is amazing. I love how the story basically starts off with Jonas. It's a kid who can't see color. He lives in a world that everything is gray, black and white. Everybody has a job. Everybody does the same thing. And apparently there's this guy whose job, his name is The Giver. And it basically goes into him being friends with this guy, and Jonas realizes that he actually might be one of the few people who can actually see color and see things and feel things. This book is not too long. It's like, 180 pages, and it actually leaves you with a nice little cliffhanger. Everybody that I've showed this book to or recommended it say they love it. There's also a movie about it. I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but you're more than welcome to catch it, called The Giver. For middle schoolers, I definitely recommend this book. And if you're in high school, I recommend this awesome, amazing book by Seth Godin called Purple Cow. Seth Godin is an award-winning author and motivational speaker. When this book first came out, he decided to make it popular by putting its advertisement on milk cartons inside supermarkets. So when you go to the supermarket, you see like this random purple shaped milk carton, and it was like weird, but it was to advertise the book. It's super short, so high schoolers, don't worry, it's not too long. It's like 137 pages. What I love about it, it's basically if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to go into business, or even just read like some awesome success stories, case studies about people and kids growing up and becoming somebody great and making change in the world. And the Purple Cow definitely does that. The theory is that if you drive down a farm and you only see black and white cows, everyone and everything is the same. It's normal. But if you can see one random purple cow, what are you gonna do? Well, you're gonna get out of your car, call up your friends and say, oh my gosh, you gotta come down here, it's a purple cow. This trend just begins all of a sudden just because you stopped and saw this purple cow. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you are reading any summer reading books, I'd love to know which ones you recommend. I mean, maybe I'll check them out and feature them some other time. Let me know what you think about these books. Have you ever heard of them? I'd love to know that too. And remember, please subscribe and like and comment if you haven't. Have a great day.